Hi, good morning to all the students and corporate professionals joining this session from the CST, IST, and EST time zones. And a heartfelt welcome to everyone. And we are delighted to have you here and look forward to an engaging session. Okay, coming to myself, my name is Uday. I have 16 years of experience in IT field. It was a nice meeting to all of you, and today I am going to teach you about Agentic AI course. Before going to before going to tell about Agentic AI course, prerequisite is Python. If you know Python, then it will be helpful for you to write a programs in Agentic AI. Even though if you don't know Python, also not a problem. I will share you the video related to the Python topics. In that video, every Python related topics will be covered. You can go through that one and then you have clear cut idea on Python. Okay, before going to start Agentic AI course, I want to show you how to install Python software. Go to Python downloads for Windows. Here download Python. Here you can download whatever the software that is suitable for you. Okay, here latest versions are there. You can download that one, and then after download, what you need to do, see, these are the steps that you need to follow. First, you can go to this site, and then you can download Python, and then you can install Python, and then finally in command prompt you can check Python double hyphen version, then it will display Python version. Before going to that, you have to set environmental variables. Where you need to set environmental variables in here. Where you need to set environmental variables, go to properties, advanced system settings, and then environmental variables. Here under system variables, you have to take new. It will ask Python underscore home, and that path you have to given. Otherwise, in path is there. Here, see, in my system I installed Oracle, that related path Python. I already installed Python. That's why it is showing like that. Whatever the softwares that I install, MongoDB, Java, everything I am giving paths here. You need to, if you want new one, here you need to give path. Wherever the software Python is installed in your machine, that path you have to give in here, and then you click OK, then it will complete the installation. And then finally, if you want to check this whether Python is installed in our machine, you have to type Python double hyphen version, then this version 3.13 version is there in my system. This is how you are going to install Python software. And one more thing is, if you are interested in VS Code also, you go see install VS Code. VS Code also, if you need, means you can install VS Code. VS Code means Visual Studio Code. This is where you can go and download visualstudio.com, and then you can install extensions like Python, Pylance. Pylance is nothing but a language server specific to VS Code. This is how you are going to install the software Python in your machine. Then you can create project folders like this: make directory Agentic AI, directory Agentic AI, and then you can create virtual environment like this. You can run this command in your terminal, and then you can activate. This is, and then finally you can install pip space install space OpenAI. See, I will show you here. Open command prompt. I am going to install this one. This is already installed in my machine. That's why see, it will take time. It is installing. These are the libraries that you need to install along with the software. This is how you are going to install the software. Okay, this is the first step that you need to follow. Next step, coming to Python, coming to Agentic AI. Agentic AI, these are the modules that I am going to cover in this session. Okay, first, what is Agentic AI? Agentic AI is nothing but it can think and it can decide and it can act automatically. Okay. For example, Uber. Uber have multiple agents will be there. Driving agent, matching agent, riding agent, like that. I will tell you in later sessions. Chatbot is an example of agentic AI. Self-driving car. Tesla is the right. Autonomous agents is nothing but self-driving car is an example. And chatbot, everything. See, before going to discuss about what is meant by bot and what is meant by chatbot, many of the guys don't know because they are new joiners. They are newcomers to this AI. That's why I want to tell you from basics onwards. Today I'm going to tell you about what is meant by bot, what is meant by chatbot, everything I will tell you. Okay, first, what is mean by chatbot? Chatbot is nothing but a rule. It is a rule based. Based on the rules, it is going to work. It works on fixed rules. If else, no intelligence is there, and only predefined answers only it will give. And AI chatbot means it uses AI plus natural language processing. It uses and it understands meaning and not just keywords. Okay, and it can generate new answers. What is that one? I will tell you. Google Gemini, ChatGPT is there. You can type anything in the in the prompt in ChatGPT. It uses AI plus natural language processing internally, and it understands that meaning and it can generate answers. That is nothing but a AI chatbot. But chatbot is different. Chatbot is different than a chatbot because chatbot means it works on fixed rules. If the if else conditions it is going to follow. Okay, I will tell you. I will show you example. Yeah, next one is AI vibe coding. AI vibe coding is nothing but AI assisted coding. It's not a bot. It's a way of coding using AI tools. Only AI tools it is going to use. Okay, Google Studio like that. You can build apps faster by using AI. For example, in chatbot example, I already prepared this thing. Chatbot example means banking website. If you visit a bank site, that means ICSA or Axis or HDFC or anything, if you visit, then you can click check balance. Then what it replies, enter account number. This is nothing but how the bot will be reply. Then if you ask I lost my card, what to do? Then bot may fail in this case. Why? Because fixed rules it is following. That's why it is failing. Okay, only if or else conditions it is going to follow. That's why it is failed in second condition. But in first condition it is replying enter account number. This is how the bot will work. But AI chatbot is different. AI chatbot is nothing but ChatGPT. Whenever you are enter something in the prompt in ChatGPT, suppose I lost my ATM card, what should I do? Then it responds block card. First it responds block card, contact bank, apply for a new card. Like this, the AI chatbot will reply. It understands the context. Okay. Next, AI vibe coding example. AI vibe coding is different thing. I already told you AI assisted coding. Using Google Gemini, you can ask create login page in HTML. Then AI gives full code. You can run, modify, and learn whatever you want. Okay, this is the difference between bot, AI chatbot, and AI vibe coding. Next, simple chatbot, how it looks like. I will show you the code. See, I am using JavaScript for this one. This is the JavaScript code. Okay, simple bot based on the rules. See here, if input includes hello, response is hello, I can help. Else if includes price, response is price is 1000. Else, sorry, I didn't understand. Okay. Yeah, apart from this, if you do anything, it enables to identify. That's why bot will fail in that case. Here, see, takes input, checks condition, if or else, returns fixed reply. It cannot handle new questions apart from this. Apart from this, if you give any new scenario, new question, then it enables to identify. Then in that case, bot will fail. Okay. Next. AI chatbot. AI chatbot is nothing but what? Here I am using Python. Here I am importing OpenAI. Okay. Here I am writing the code. Client is equal to open. Like that, I am mentioning the model. I am messaging the role, user content. What is the AI? I am asking what is AI in the prompt. Like this, the code will be written in Python. How it works? It sends questions to a model, and model understands context. Model means here what? GPT-4. Okay, that is the model. And it generates the answer based on the prompt whatever I have given in the chat GPT, then it gives the answer. What is the output? Smart human like response it is going to do. Next, AI vibe coding. You don't code manually fully. Just you have to given this one in the prompt. Create a responsive login page using HTML, CSS, JS. Then AI generates HTML structure, CSS styling, and JavaScript validation. You just copy, run, and modify. This is the difference between chatbot, and AI vibe coding. Okay. Next, you can see the comparison flow. See in chatbot, what is the flow? User keyword matched, then fixed reply. That means if this keyword is matching, you can fix that one. Else, this one. Like that, chatbot flow will be there. But AI chatbot, what it is doing, it uses NLP to and AI model, and then finally generating the response. It's like a chat GPT. Whatever the prompt that you given in the chat GPT, the response will be given according to that one. Next, AI coding flow. User prompts and AI generates codes and user edits. See, user enters and the Google Studio or anything, he can use prompt and AI generates code, and according to the user requirement, he is going to edit the code. This is how you are going to use. When we use that one for simple question websites, we use chatbot. For customer support automation, we use AI chatbot. For building apps fast, we use AI vibe coding. This is the difference with chatbot is equal to script based robot, AI chatbot is equal to thinking assistant, AI vibe coding is equal to coding with AI help. This is how the chatbot, AI chatbot, and AI vibe coding will work. Next, before going to discuss about agentic AI, we need to know about what is meant by agent and what is meant by AI agent and what is meant by agentic AI. Also, you need to know. That's why, for that purpose, I prepared this one. An agent is not anything that observes things and acts. For example, human is an agent. For suppose, if human is an agent, what he thinks, what he observed, if he got hungry, you feel hungry. This is the observation you are doing, and then you can think I need food, and then you can go to kitchen and act according to the food you want. This is how input to decision to output. Okay. For example, in computer, input is user clicks button, process is programming logic, and output is result display. Here, whenever you click the button, internally the process programming logic will happen, and then final result will be displayed. Like that, the agent will work. That system will behaves like an agent. Okay. What is an AI agent? AI agent means it is a system that uses AI. It is a system. Agent is different. AI agent is different. AI agent is a system that uses AI, learning plus reasoning to make decisions and act automatically. Input to AI model to decision to action here. See, self-driving car. What he is doing, it observes road. It observes road. Next, decides speed. Nest drives automatically. These are the things that performed in this one. That is nothing but a AI agent. Next, e-commerce recommendation. It tracks user behavior and suggests products. Right? In e-commerce, what they are doing? They are doing the monitoring internally. Whatever the products you are seeing, at the end of the day, they are going to take batch processing, and then according to the customer behavior, they are going to suggest the customers to buy the products. They are doing the business internally like that. Okay. Next, AI assistant. AI assistant examples what? ChatGPT, Google AI Gemini. These are the examples of AI agent assistants. You ask, it understands and responds intelligently. Okay, this is nothing but a AI agent. Next, agentic AI. Agentic AI means what? Multiple AI agents works autonomously. Ante that means multiple operations will be worked on at a time. Multiple operations works on at a time. That is nothing but see here what happens. It doesn't just respond. It plans, decides, and executes automatically. It plans, decides, and executes automatically. It plans, decides, and executes automatically. For example, in real world, in real time, if you deliver a food delivery app, what happens? It takes order, finds restaurant, and assigns delivery boy and tracks delivery. That's an AI agent system. Okay, like that. Here, but agentic AI, what happens? Multiple AI agents working autonomously to complete a goal. Okay, in that, it plans, decides, and executes tasks independently. Goal planning, multiple actions, finalized. For example, if you go, I already told you, Uber is an example of agentic AI. Agentic, why? It has multiple agents are there. Why? Driver agent, rider agent, pricing agent, route agent. These are the multiple agents that are there in Uber Act. See, multiple agents working autonomously. Autonomously means independently to complete a goal. That is nothing but a agentic AI. All work together and finally automatically. Similarly, stock trading boards are there. Stock trading means stocks, whether we need to buy or sell or hold or anything, depends upon the sales. See, monitor market, decide buy or sell, and execute trade. No human needed for this one. This is a best example for agentic AI. This Uber and stock trading board, these are examples of agentic AI. Next, business automation. Business automation in the sense receives mail, AI reads mail, creates reply, and sends automate. These are the things that are the best that are there in agentic AI. These are the examples of agentic AI. See the differences you can see. In intelligent wise, agent is having no knowledge. Fixed rules it is going to follow. Whereas agentic AI has knowledge because NLP it is using internally. And agentic AI is more advanced. Next, decision making wise, it is simple in agent, but it is smart in AI agent. But in autonomous in agentic AI. And action wise, agent is single, here smart action, here multiple steps action. Example for agent is calculator. Fixed rules will be there. ChatGPT, for example, for AI agent. And agentic AI, Uber system is example for agentic AI. See, practical implementation I am doing. See, in simple agent is nothing but basic. How the basic agent will be look like means if temperature I am saying, see, if temperature greater than 30, turn on fan, else turn on fan. Here what happens? It observes. What it observes? Temperature. And next one, what it is doing? Decision. If greater than 30, then action. Fan on. Like that. This is nothing but a basic agent. This is nothing but a basic agent. I will show you another example. I will show you another example. This is an example. I created a function agent. Okay. I created a function agent. What this agent is doing, we create a function called agent. It takes input from user. It takes input from user. Then what it will do? Checking if user asked about weather. If user asked about weather, then agent decides action. Then finally calling agent. Here first user input, then agent thinks, then agent decides, and finally gives the output. I will run this code. You can see. I will run this code now. What happens? It is fetching the weather data. It is fetching the weather data. This is the basic basic agent example. Next, AI agent. AI agent is different because ChatGPT, whenever you are prompting, it is going to give the display. For that, we are importing the OpenAI and then we are giving the model and then we are giving the message. Content is suggest a healthy diet plan. You are asking in the prompt in the ChatGPT. Then it according to that it will understand and it will be replied. See, input your user query. What query you given? This query. Next, AI thinks and AI will intelligently answer. This is an AI agent. Next one is agentic AI. Agentic AI means see multiple agents, multiple actions. See research, analyze, report, everything it will do, and then finally it will display the research agent, analysis agent, and then report agent. Multiple steps it will combine and then it will finally result. It will think and it will decide and will act accordingly and then it will generate the final result. This is nothing but the agentic AI concept. Okay, this is about see agent means input. It is rule based. So output it will generate. For example, I already told you if and else if conditions will follow. Suppose if you enter, if you go to bank website, and then check balance, and then it asks both replies is enter account number, whereas in AA agent, based on it uses NLP, and then it will smartly display the output. That means if you go to ChatGPT prompt and then you can enter something, then according to that it will intelligently respond. Agentic AI is equal to goal plan and multiple steps. Above is an example: research agent, analysis agent, report agent, like that. It will combine and then it will finally give an result. Agent is equal to worker. AI agent is equal to smart worker. Agentic AI is equal to full team working automatically. Where we use this one? In chatbots, automated systems, AI apps, business workflows, your own startup ideas you can use. Agent is equal to act. AI agent is equal to think plus acts because it uses NLP. And agentic AI is equal to plans plus things plus complete goal it is going to give. Okay. Next. Next, what is meant by next? What is meant by AI? How you can compare with an AI? With an AI is nothing but a, it summarizes a customer's angry email. AI agent is nothing but a, it reads the mail, checks the database for the order status, and issues the refund and sends a confirmation to the customer. Agentic AI system is nothing but a fleet of agents, group of agents, like multiple agents are working together. One agent handles the refund, another monitors the warehouse for the inventory error that caused the issue in e-commerce, and third updates the marketing team to start ads for the faulty products. These are the examples of AI agent and agentic system. Okay, next, difference between AI agent and agentic AI. I already explained you these things in the up to now. Next concept is I am going to show you one example. I am going. This is an example of agentic. See here, I am printing step on search flights, compare prices, book tickets. Or I am calling agentic AI. Then what is the output it is going to display? Search flights, compare prices, book tickets. Like that it is going to display. Next, what is doing here? Here it is going to take the task, planning, and then execution, and then multiple steps it is going to do in agentic AI. Next, what is the example of next? What is the difference between, see here we covered this thing, and the next one, next slide, in this slide also we covered almost all AI agent, agentic AI, everything we covered, and then we are going for legacy. See, why we are going for AI? See, so many technologies are there. Java is there, .NET is there, PHP is there. So many technologies are there. Instead of using those technologies, why you are going for? They are legacy technologies. That means old technologies. Instead of going for those technology, using those technologies, why we are going for AI? That we need to know. Next one is modern AI. Instead of legacy systems, why we are going for? Sorry, before modern AI, traditional AI is there. Traditional AI in the sense older AIs. Next one is modern AI. Why we go when AI is there? Why we are going for modern AI, and why we are going for generative AI when modern AI is there? And when why we are going for agentic AI? These things you need to know, because we need to understand the systems very well, then only it will be helpful for us. Because so many people are new, sometimes few of the people, students are from new joiners, they don't know about AI. In the market they saying about old technologies, and sometimes they are saying about traditional AI, sometimes they are saying about modern AI, sometimes they are saying about generative AI, and sometimes they are saying about agentic AI. In future some more AIs also will come, but we need to understand these things very well, then only it will be helpful for them to understand the things. Okay, first we should go for legacy AI. Legacy AI in the sense what? In legacy AI what happens? It Why legacy systems means these are old technologies. Like what happens here manual process will take place, Excel sheets or rule based softwares, these are all. Because of this, what happens, what is the problem of using legacy technologies? It will become slow and sometimes error prone. These things will happen. For example, customer support is there. Customer support is there. Any customer support, you can take Airtel or anything. See, in customer support, manual ticket handling they are doing. Because of manual ticket handling, the response will be delayed sometimes, and then the customer will feel unhappy. Yes or no? Say, because of the, not only that, that is an example. One more example I am going to tell you. Inventory management system. By using Excel, stock updates often, sometimes what happen, stock updates often missed because of using Excel, and sometimes it leads to errors, and then stocks out or stock overstock, like that it will happen. Next, fraud detection in banking. Using simple if then rules cannot detect complex fraud patterns. I already showed you previously. In the first scenario, what I told you, see, go go above. What I told you, you visit any Axis or ICICI or any bank, it will check balance. You click check balance. What replace what? Account number. But if you ask, I lost my card yesterday, what to do? Bot may fail in this case. These are the thing. But in old technologies also, same things will happen, and sometimes complex fraud patterns also it is not able to identify. That's why we can go for, instead of old technologies, we are going for AI. What is the necessity of AI? It automates repetitive tasks. That means auto emailing to customers. Next, it reduces human error, and it provides predictive insights. Predictive insights means what? So it can predict the data, predicting sales trends. Predicting sales trends. Next, how you can predict sales trends using Python. This code I am showing to you. This code I am showing to you. See, these are the codes that I already written and already tested, and then finally in this session I am showing to you. Okay, see here, this is how you are going to predict the 6th month sales data. That's why I'm giving month sales. See, these are nothing but features and target. This is nothing but independent and dependent variables. And then linear regression model I am using. I am fitting the data. And see, here I am importing the pandas. I am scale and I am using scikit-learn and library. And then we are creating the data frames. And according to that one, 6th month sales data I am going to predict. See, if I run this code, what happens is, it will give the 6 month sales data. It's predict the data. Predicted sales trends. See, predicted sales for month 6th is 323 rupees. Anamata. Sorry, 323 rupees. Okay, this is how the legacy. This is how AI is going to work. What happens here? Here data got loaded, and then what happens, model trained, and then prediction month 6 sales estimated, and then 6th month sales predicted data, it is going to display here. Okay, for this, these are the things that you need to understand in AI. Next, traditional AI in the sense what? Traditional AI in the sense, see, traditional AI in the sense what? Old AI. That means it is a rule based AI, explicitly programmed logic to solve problems. Explicitly programmed logic to solve problems. Traditional AI means what? Older AI. Okay, rule. It is a rule based one. So, for example, chess program you can take in chessboard. Some rules will be there. This will go like that. That will go like that. According to the rules only, it is going to, we can follow the rules of in the game. Okay, like that. Expert systems in medical diagnosis, they are according to the rules only they are doing. See, if this patient BP is more than this one, then you can send to this to you can use this medicine, like that. If for then rules, rule based only they are going to follow in traditional AI. Okay, traditionally in the sense older AI, it is a rule based system, and classically machine learning like decision trees and support vector machines it is going to use. Okay, next, Next one is in rule-based chatbot, how it look like I am showing. Traditionally, how the program will be look like I am showing to you. See here, if you open not this one. See, this is how the traditional older AI will look like based on the condition. See, user input. What happens here? Input method waits for user input. Then what happens? User input dot lower. That means lower means converts input to lower case. Next math rules. Lower case. That means here we are mentioning convert to lower case. Why? To match the rules because it is a rule based one. That's why it prints hello I can help you. If hello is in user input dot lawyer, hello I can help you. Else sorry I can't understand. So if I run this code, if I give hello, what happens? Hi, how can I help you? Like that, it will be displayed. Otherwise, if I run this code again, instead of hello, I am giving ABC. Then, sorry, I don't understand. See, if hello is in user input, then how I can help you? Else, I don't understand. This is how the traditional AI, that means older AI, will looks like. What are the limitations? It apart from this, if you do anything, it will not able to understand. That is the drawback of traditional AI. It cannot learn new knowledge automatically and also poor scalability for complex problems. That's why we are going for modern AI. That's why we are going for modern AI, legacy AI, traditional AI, and then modern AI. Modern AI, what happens? See, for it can learn from large data sets. It can learn from a large, huge amount of data sets, and it can handle unstructured data. Actually, there are three types of data: is there structured, unstructured, and semi-structured. I will tell you in later sessions according to the requirement. Okay, what happens here in modern AI? It learns patterns. It learns patterns, not just rules. But traditional AI, older AI, what happens? It follows rules. But in modern AI, it predicts, it learns patterns. It learns patterns. According to the patterns only, it will do. Okay. For example, it uses ML and DL to learn from data. It to learn from data and make predictions. See, ML and DL to learn from data and make predictions. See, I will show you. See, this is how. See, it uses ML, TensorFlow, Keras, these are the libraries. See, it uses ML or DL to learn from deep learning. These are the TensorFlow libraries. Uses ML or DL to learn from data and make predictions automatically. Example of this modern AI was self-driving cars. Self-driving cars, Tesla is there, na? Elon Musk. Self-driving cars, autonomous agents. Those are. See, predictive maintenance in industries, recommendation systems like Netflix or Amazon. And what are the components here they are using for deep learning? Here, neural networks, deep learning models, ML pipelines, everything they are using. See here, TensorFlow.keras.models, input sequence, LSTM, long short-term memory, and these are the things they are using. And what happens here? Here, what we are doing here, we are predicting stock prices using LSTM. Stock prices using here we are predicting the stock prices. Stock prices. Okay. See, for that, what we are doing here first, what we are doing, data we are preparing. Next, what we are doing, model defined. What model this is? LSTM layers we are mentioning. Next, training. What happens? Model learns trends. Model learns trends. Next, what we are doing, prediction. Future value we are going to estimate. Future value we are going to estimate. See, we will, if you run that code, what happens is, I will show you. It will take some time. Wait. See, these are all the warnings, and then finally it will display the output. See, predicted stop price. See, predicted stop price and how much it is 106.74. 106.74. That is the predicted stock price. This is the this is an example of modern AI. Sir, instead of modern AI, next one is generative AI or Gen AI in the market they are calling. Generative AI means what? Why we are going for more modern AI to generative AI? In modern AI, it predicts or classifies but cannot create new content. But cannot create new content in modern AI. That's why to create a content in AI, we are going for generative AI. It creates text, images, audio automatically. Okay, what it happen? What it creates new content by learning patterns, not just predicting outcomes. By learning patterns, not just predicting outcomes. For example, text means what? ChatGPT we are using for writing articles, emails, and everything. Images means what? DAL E, DAL hyphen E generates artwork, and audio means audio why we are using for AI music composition tools we are using. Okay, now and what are the components here we are using in generative AI? GPT we are using, diffusion models we are using, transformers we are using, like that we are using. See, I am showing you one practical related to the generated test using GPT API. I am taking one component GPT and I am generating the text data. See, I will show you. Just code I will show you because I didn't create an open API key. That's why I am showing only code. Not this one. Not this one. What is the code? Okay, not this one. Okay, I will show you that code later because it needs some API key. To get that API key, we need to log in into OpenAI. In that, we are getting some key. According that key, see, I already shared that example to you. I will show you this thing. See, wait, I will show you. See, this is an example of generative AI. This is an example of generative AI. Here we are taking the model like that. Similar example, but some changes will be there. I will show you. Okay. Right now you can able to understand. Okay. Next, what happens there in generative AI? It connects to GPT API. First, it will connects to GPT API. Next, generative pre-trained model GPT means. Next, it sends user prompts and then GPT generates response and print generated content. Okay, and instead of generative AI, now it is market is moving towards agentic AI. Why everybody is learning agentic AI means it can plan and it can decide and it can act automatically. Everything is doing automatically and adopts autonomously. For example, AI assistant, okay, autonomous trading boards, automated customer support. These all things I already discussed to you about agentic AI while in the previous topic. Now I am showing agentic AI code. Okay, agentic AI code I am showing. See, not this one. I already show you previously, but I want to show you again. Yeah, this one. See, at a time, multiple things it is going to do. It is going to fetch the data, it is going to generate the report, it is going to email the report, and combinedly it will give. That is the advantage of agentic AI. See, what here they are doing, it executing fetching data, generate report, email report, everything multiple. See, not just one output it is giving. It is giving a series of actions performed automatically. Suppose if you run this one, see what happens, it is executing the data, fetching the report, email the report. At a time, it is doing multiple things. It can think and it can decide and it can act accordingly. I already explained to you about food related app delivery, food related application in previous topic. Okay, a series of actions it is going to perform automatically. And email assistant is an example. Email assistant, what we are doing, we are sending daily reports, fetching the data from the database, generate report and send email to manager and log activity. These are the things that are going to perform in email assistant. Okay, this is how we are going to do the things. First of all, again I am repeating these things. While legacy system, instead of legacy systems, legacy technologies, why we are going for AI? In legacy technologies is a manual or rule based system use fixed output. See, customer complaints, then human replies after delay. Suppose if you are getting a faulty product in Amazon.com, in Amazon, from Amazon, then you want to return the product to the customer, then some delay will be happened. Okay, that is an example of legacy systems. Sometimes customer will feel what customer will feel, sometimes unhappy. Okay, that is an example of legacy technologies. What is the problem here? So it will become slow and inconsistent and error prone also, it will happen sometimes. So then we can go for traditional AI, that means older AI. Older AI, what is things, it is also a rule based. See, if rule based means I already show you an example. If hello in user input dot lower, see, it will some rules it will follow, lowercase only it will follow. Hello is there, then it will print that one. Else this is the else block, it is going to print like that. This is an example of traditional AI. Suppose I am giving the input, I am giving the input how are you. Output is sorry, I didn't understand. I already show you that example. See here. If hello in this input, in lowercase it will match the rules, then hello I can help you. Apart from this, if instead of hello I am giving, see, instead of see, I already show you. Hello I am giving, hi I can help you. And apart from this anything it is given, sorry I don't understand. Because fixed rules it is going to follow in older AI. Next, what happens in, we can go for modern AI. In modern AI, I already show you an example. In modern AI, I told you an example. You know what is the example for modern AI? This is the example. 6 months sales data I want to predict. In this case, I am importing the pandas library. I am using scikit-learn. I am creating the data frame and I am taking a month-wise sales month data, sales data, independent target variables, and I am creating the model and I am fitting the data, and then 6 months data I am predicting, and finally I am getting the output as, see, I already told you, I already show you those things. See, the output as what predicted. See, 6 months sales data is 323. This is nothing but a modern AI. Next, customer will likely, what is the use of this mode? What is the use of this prediction? AI predicts future value. Output is numeric or classification or prediction. Okay, what is the use of this one? Whether customer will likely buy this product or machine will fail in 3 days. Future predictions we are going to do in modern AI by using ML or DL, that means machine learning or deep learning. Next one is what? Generative AI. In generative AI, what happens? Here also predicting stock prices using LSTM. This is the output for the, see, in generative AI. I will show you. This is an example of generative AI. See, here we are deep learning libraries we are taking, NumPy we are taking, and then LSTM we are taking, and then according to that we are predicting the stock prices using LSTM. And finally we are getting the output as this one. Okay. Next, this is an example of generative AI. Okay. Next, what happens here? It will next we can go for generative AI. Generative AI, what happens? It will create content. It will based on it will create text, image, audio. These are the things we can create in generative AI. Okay, these are the different kind. Next we can go for agentic AI. Okay, agentic AI we already discussed. See, legacy means output is very slow because of rule based. Traditional AI means, older AI means output is fixed. There is no change at all. Legacy AI means output is slow. Okay. Traditional AI means output is fixed. Modern AI means output is prediction. Generative AI means output is creation. Agentic AI means output is action plus completion. These are the things that we discussed up to now. Okay. Next, in tomorrow's session, I am going to discuss you about core building blocks of agentic system. Okay. I think everybody will understand this class. Do you have any doubts? You can post me or mail me. Mail to my mail ID at any time. I will reply you back whenever I have free time. In between the you can go through that video at the end of the session. After the completion of every session, I will share you the PDF. No need to worry about anything. I will share you the video of Python related things also. No need to worry about even though if you don't know Python also. Okay, everything I will take care of those things. Okay, you can go through that video, go through that video, and then if you have any doubts, you can ask me, or you can call me, or you can email to me. You can send a mail to me also. Okay, I hope everybody will understand this class. Okay, thank you guys, thank you everybody. Bye.